Alright, so I'm gonna tell you about Jumanji with basically zero spoilers. I'm gonna try. Possibly spoilers, but we'll see. Alright, so basically the movie was awesome. It had some good action scenes. It was very funny. Jack Black I think was the best. It has Nick Jonas, The Rock, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, really good actors. Well, I didn't know Nick Jonas acted, but still. Thought he was a singer, but whatever, we'll let it slide. And it's basically like Jumanji 2. Like, the first Jumanji, it's basically like, kind of like the story, like, years after, like, the first Jumanji happened, you know what I'm talking about, when, like, at the end of the first Jumanji, when it's, like, strand on the beach or whatever, yeah. Yeah, so basically, it was like really awesome. Jack Black is basically a teenage girl. Awesome. Um, I don't know like the other actor, but like a shy girl who ends in the game turns out to be like this like wearing like very little clothes. Awesome. You know what I'm talking about, the kind of clothes that you see like teenage girls wear in school when it's like 80 degrees outside. You know, like those kind of stuff. You know, like basically like showing like like shirt that doesn't wait, shows your belly. You know, like that kind of thing that girls wear. Awesome. And let's see, a scrawny kid who when he gets sucked into a game gets turned into the Rock. That's basically turned to this giant man played by the Rock. Awesome. And oh yeah, big guy who's good at sports and football gets turned into like a scrawny a scrawny person that turns him smaller. Awesome. And Nick Jonas, just having them in the movie is good enough on its own. I mean, let's face it, having Nick Jonas in the movie is like awesome, whether you like it or not. Yeah, it was like really good. And basically, I'm gonna try it with like little spoilers. This is the only kind of spoiler I'm gonna tell you. So basically, the the board game. This is why it's kind of like Jumanji 2, because somebody finds the board game, but then they're like, "Oh, who plays board games anymore?" So he doesn't even bother playing it, and then it gets turned into a video game, and basically nobody was playing the board game because it was like 1996. Everyone was playing video games and stuff, which makes sense because if it was still a board game, that would make sense because then that'd be a major plot hole because then that would be everybody would be like, oh, it's a board game, why would they be playing a board game when it's like 2017 and there are like Xboxes, PS4s, phones, all of these are great technologies. These are like way better than playing a board game. So basically the board game turned into a video game. Not sure, I mean, like, I don't really think it explains how. It just does. It just does. I mean, let's face it. It basically turns into a video game, which is awesome, which finally gets people to start playing it. Finally gets people to start playing it, which is I mean, what's gonna happen if it's like, watch how it ends up being like, watch how it's like Jumanji 3 or something like that. It's like 20 like it's like 2030 whatever, and it's like virtual reality, and then it just turns into like a virtual reality thing. Then it just turns into something like virtual reality or something. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, but kind of dumb at the same time. Not really sure how the science backs up on how board game turns, but hey, it's magical, and who am I to argue with magical video game logic? Let's just call it that. Let's just call it movie logic for now. So that was my view on a scale of 1 to 10 rocks. On a scale from 1 rock to 10 rocks, I would probably rate it 10 rocks out of 10, which is really good. Or 10 Jack Blacks out of 10, or 10 Kevin Hart out of 10. Whichever you want to call it. Point is, it was awesome. Definitely 100%. Jack Black was probably my favorite part. Okay, he was probably my favorite part. Don't know why. And he was just the funniest. Surprisingly, he was the funniest. And I probably found it more funny because I was like a teenager, and he was a guy playing basically like a teenage girl. So that was in a video game. So that's honestly pretty awesome. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll talk to you all later.